Hello, everyone, and welcome into the hospitality room, Week 9 pick show. And I got a cough.
Got too excited.
I got way too excited. Gary Toby Blair Carr with you as we get you prepared for the day's big games. Mr. Toby, how are you?
I am well, Mr. Cartwright, and how are you, my friend?
I am
It's been a
good.
good week.
I am ready for another weekend of college football. Let's get to it, shall we?
We shall.
All right. Our first game, number 2 Indiana. That just seems so wild to say.
Yes,
And
it
the
doesn't. And tell me
Cinderella
about football.
story. Yes. And the Cinderella story, the UCLA Bruins going to Bloomington. Indiana's lane 25 and a half. Is it
Yeah,
enough?
it's that's too much. I think that's too much. I think UCLA is playing better, and I can't give 25 and a half points to UCLA. I think they cover.
Yeah, I went with Indiana in the points last week and they burned me. So I will go
Yep.
with the Bruins. Aaron and Brooks aren't with us, but they split. Aaron took Indiana, Brooks took UCLA. So
Okay.
we have a consensus now on UCLA. All right, our next game, Virginia at North Carolina. Virginia's ranked 16th. Holy cow. Belichick's still looking for that first conference win, getting 10 and a half at home.
He's not going to get that first conference win,
No,
and
no.
Virginia's going to cover. I just think Virginia. I think Virginia's on a roll, man.
Yeah, I mean Chandler Morse is playing well. To think he could
He
have been
is.
Arkansas's quarterback,
Could have been.
but holy
That
cow.
would have meant we'd have had his dad as a head coach, and
Yeah.
I'm not all about
Well,
that. So,
he's on his fourth stop,
yep.
and now it's working out. Yeah, Dad wouldn't have made it this long. So yeah,
No,
I'm with you. I will take Virginia and give the North Carolina's terrible. I mean,
they are. They're bad.
is Belichick even back next year?
I don't see how.
I mean, yeah, it's just what a mess. What a mess. Staying in the ACC, which seems weird to say with SMU, but SMU going to Wake Forest. Thought they kind of righted the ship, but Wake Forest is getting 3.5. That's a low line.
That is a low line, and I'm still going to go Wake.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm going Wake. I think Wake Forest is going to come up there and get SMU. What they had there. They played what Clemson last
Yeah.
last week, right?
Yeah.
Next week somebody else big.
Hmm.
Forgot who it is.
Miami.
It was Miami. That's right. Yes,
Yeah.
Miami. So I think this is a trap game for SMU.
Ooh. Good
I'm
point.
going Wake Forest cover.
This is a game that Lashley loses. His name's probably totally out of the Arkansas search and any other
Probably.
search. So,
Yeah.
yeah, this will be interesting. I'm going to go with the Mustangs.
Okay.
And Aaron and Brooks also went the Mustangs. So the
Ooh. All right.
consensus is Mustangs.
I'm the
We'll
outlier.
see. Hey, Battle of the Sunflower State. K State can't. This ought to be actually a pretty good ball game. Kansas at home. The lines moved since the one I gave everybody to pick, but Kansas -3,
What's the line now?
3.5. It's just moved a
Okay.
half point.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
going Kansas State, man. Kansas State just has Kansas number. Uh, they won so many of the last ones. I just think KSU is better and they're gonna cover.
Yeah, what is it I saw? Kansas State has won the 16 straight.
I didn't know it had been that many. I
And
knew that they'd
yeah,
been dominated.
yeah, Aaron had left her picks in her notes. She thinks Kansas is due as well. So Brooks went with K State. You're going with K State. I'll go with Aaron. I'll go with Kansas.
All right.
Just because they're at home. And the streaks
Sure.
must end, but streaks can also continue. This game, 2-5-2 teams, which seems kind of wild to say in the Big Ten. Somebody's going to be 6-2 after this game. Northwestern,
Which is between Northwestern and Nebraska. Is that what you're talking
yeah,
about?
Northwestern at Nebraska. Nebraska's a 7.5 point favorite. after a very disappointing outing last week against Minnesota.
True. I think Nebraska is going to bounce back. They've been strong at home, and Northwestern's offense may not quite have the firepower to keep pace. So I'm going the Huskers.
Yeah, I gotta think that Rule circles the wagons on this because if he drops this one, I don't know. Things could get a little uncomfortable in Lincoln. Aaron and Brooks took Northwestern, but we're going with Nebraska. So we
Yep.
shall see if Big Red gets it going. This ought to be a very interesting game. I'm shocked at the line though. Ole Miss at Oklahoma. Oklahoma giving 4.5.
Yeah, I'm shocked at it too. I think it's one of those ridiculous lines that I think it's crazy. So I'm absolutely 100% going Ole Miss in this one. Looking at Oklahoma's schedule, their defense has been good, but they haven't really played
Mm-hmm.
anybody.
Yeah.
They've shut down the run a little bit, but they haven't played anybody that runs. So no, I think this is Ole Miss's game. They're gonna cover if
Oh,
they don't outright win. So
yeah. But it's like, can Ole Miss finally close out a game? This should be the one.
this should be the one. I don't call them. I'm not gonna say it, and I'll get in trouble. It's Oklahoma.
Yeah, but well, I mean, they're helter skelter. I mean, granted, they beat the tar out of South Carolina, but I mean, South Carolina was is not good.
Right, and they got
So
smoked by Texas.
yeah, I mean, it's like, who are they? What are they? And Ole Miss should have beaten Georgia.
Right.
So
Yep. And
it'll
O-
be.
and and Oklahoma is not Georgia.
But then Lane was on social media saying Venables was stealing signs. He's trying to troll. And whenever he does that, it doesn't work out well for his
I
team.
see. I didn't know that. I have not. I
Yeah.
was not made aware of that. But I'm still going to go with Ole Miss. But you're right. When he starts yapping his flapper, then
Yeah.
it sometimes backfires on him.
Yeah. We'll see if they have hot yoga in Norman. But all right, everybody,
Still
everybody
going Ole
going
Miss.
with Old Miss on that one.
Yeah.
This is a huge game in the American because the winner is going to kind of be in the driver's seat, and whoever wins the American is probably going to the playoff. Memphis coming off a very disappointing loss at UAB. South Florida seems to be rolling. Memphis at home getting 5.5.
I'm definitely going Memphis. I know
Ooh.
South Florida is like 7-1 against the spread. They're on that kind of run, but Memphis before last week was on an 8-0-1 run against the spread. I just think Memphis at home getting the points has too much value.
Well, their quarterback's out.
Memphis quarterback.
Yes. But as we saw against Arkansas, not exactly the most accurate passer, so that may not be a bad thing for the Tigers.
Yeah, well, and I promise you, if it was Arkansas having to play Memphis' backup quarterback, I'd definitely put money on Memphis
Yeah. Okay.
because we make backup quarterbacks. We kick off their Heisman campaigns.
True.
Just look at that dude Chambly, whatever done at Ole Miss.
Yeah, at Ole Miss. Yeah, I know. No, and he's probably going to end up going to New York. I'll go
Yep.
with South Florida. So
Okay.
the rest were split. Aaron took South Florida. Brooks took Memphis. So, and that brings us to the game in Fayetteville. You will be
Who's
there
that?
in the
Yeah, I'll
rain.
be there. I'll be there in the rain.
Auburn at Arkansas. The lines actually moved a little. It opened Arkansas +2. Now, I checked before we recorded, 2.5. The line we're picking is 1. So essentially, it's a pick 'em game. You got to think the loser of this game, that coach is gone. He will not be where on that campus next year. So
100% agree with that.
a loser leave town match if it
Yeah,
was
yeah. This
wrestling.
this is a Petrino keep your job game.
Yeah,
Keep your hopes at getting the job.
and Freeze, you lose this game, you may be unemployed by Monday.
I he may be unemployed by Monday anyway. They
Yeah.
have a bye week next week.
Okay.
I think they do. I think they have a bye week next week, or maybe one more game.
Well,
I
he never got
that's
his
a lot of
vote
talk
of
that he's probably
confidence.
not going to
Yeah.
make it anyway, right?
Yeah. He didn't get his vote of confidence from the AD this week. So, yes.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Fair point. So
So, who do you like?
I think Arkansas wins by double digits, if not up to the 20s.
Yeah,
I, I, I'm expecting that kind of Arkansas versus Notre Dame collapse where they
uh-huh.
let go of the rope,
Yeah.
and because their coach in trouble, it's going to be a wet, ugly day. They're going to have trouble, I think, tracking down Talon Green.
Mm-hmm.
So I just think Arkansas's offense is going to be too much, even though they have a good defense. I still
Yeah.
think our offense is going to be too much. This is strength against strength, weakness against weakness, right? Their
Yes.
offense is bad. Our defense is bad. Auburn's defense is very good. Razorbacks' offense is very good. I just think in the end, the offense is going to win out.
And I just noticed our timers never started.
We have plenty of time.
Plenty of time. Yeah, I think Arkansas wins this one big too. They've moved the ball on every defense. Auburn's defense is the best part of their team. So
Hmm.
you figure that won't stop Arkansas. Auburn's offense, the times I have watched them they have self-destructed, which is exactly the type of offense Arkansas's defense needs to face because
Yeah,
they can't stop anybody.
that's right. They need somebody that will stop themselves for them. Yep.
Yes, and I just don't see how Arkan. I don't see a possibility, and if they play the backup quarterback, which is rumored, he supposedly got some snaps this week, we shall see. But I just don't see how Arkansas's offense can be outscored by Auburn's offense.
Agreed. Even though our defense is so bad, their offense, like you said, self destructs. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think Arkansas is going to win.
Arkansas may actually get a turnover this week.
Such
That
a
would
mountain.
be amazing. That would be the first against a Power Four opponent this year.
It
So,
would.
yeah,
I'm giving up hope on turnovers.
yeah.
They just don't happen.
What are turnovers besides the
Well,
ones
we
we
know what they
throw
are in
to them?
our end. Yeah.
Yeah, just crazy. All right. Moving along to the Big Ten, number 23 Illinois. I find these lines fascinating when a ranked team goes on the road and is a 4.5 point dog going to
Hmm.
Washington. Washington, no, Husky Stadium is a home field advantage. Illinois still got a little something to play for. Who do you like in this one?
I'm going Illinois, man. The Illini defense travels well. Husking scoring has been inconsistent, so I like Illinois in this one.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I wouldn't be surprised to see Washington win, but 4.5, that's a field goal. This is pretty
Hmm.
even matchup. Yeah, I will take Illinois in the points as well. I don't know why I put this game on on the list, but I did. I guess because the line shocks me.
Yeah. Well,
Alabama at South Carolina, and Carolina is getting 12.5, which just does not even seem close to being enough.
right. Well, and I agree because I think I didn't have to write Alabama down in that slot. It just filled it in automatically for me. That's
Yeah.
how much this game is going to go Bama.
I mean, yeah, it's just I mean, I mean, Beaver may be on the hot seat before long. I mean,
Should
this is
be.
just, yeah, this is not. Maybe he bolts Virginia Tech after this game. I don't know. Well, we shall see. Back to the Big Ten. Minnesota playing well. Iowa giving 8.5 points. When was the last time Iowa gave 8.5 points to anybody
At home.
at home? But 8.5 points. Period.
Yeah.
Iowa, the team that
Anyway,
couldn't score for years. I mean,
it's been a
holy
while. I'm
cow.
still, you know what? I'm still going to go with the Hawkeyes.
Really?
Yep,
You're going with the pink visitor locker room.
I am.
Oh man, I got to go with the hometown boy Drake Lindsay and Minnesota. Find a way to cover. Iowa may win, but Minnesota will cover. They will row the boat with 8.5. I mean, I just can't. I mean, that's a huge spread for Iowa. I mean, that has
It is a
been
big spread, but I'm
that
feeling.
was
I don't know.
that was over
Feeling.
and unders. They had over and unders probably 8.5 points last year.
Yeah,
I
well,
mean,
that's true.
that's insane. All right, we move on to our next game. This one should really be a dandy. Big 12. BYU just keeps rolling along, and very impressive last week against Utah. Going into Ames, Hawkeyes have been a little up and down, but at home, 2.5 point favorites against the number 11 team in the country. Again, another line that's a little confusing, if you will.
Okay, you just said Hawkeyes against
I
BYU.
said Hawkeyes. I meant Cyclones. What am I
Okay, you're
thinking?
throwing me off here a little bit. Though. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
angering my Iowa State friends, and I apologize.
Hey man, BYU's defense. BYU looks like a real deal this year. They're playing well.
Mm-hmm.
I like them. I like them to cover.
Okay.
So go Cougars.
You know, I just I want to go BYU, but Matt Campbell will have his team ready. But I'll tell you what, if BYU wins this game, I'll take the Cyclones and give the points. But if BYU wins this one, I don't I don't know who's going to stop them because you know how teams that get on a roll and just keep winning and winning and win, it just feeds upon itself, and it's something powerful going on that you just can't. I don't know. You can't describe it other than get out of the way. Here they come. Game day. Going to Nashville.
Go
Vanderbilt.
ahead.
Yes, Vanderbilt ranked 10th. Missouri ranked 15th. Probably something you wouldn't expect for either team. Vanderbilt a 3 point favorite.
I think the Doors want this pretty badly, and I'm going Vanderbilt, man. I think Vanderbilt's going to cover.
They've done well in the spotlight, you know,
Hmm.
and you've got to admit, and I heard an interview with Clark Lee this week. He's not a rah rah guy. He's just kind of matter of fact. This is how we're going to do it. And then you got Eli, who I guess said some crazy stuff this week. I'm not sure what it was, but yeah, didn't see it. Didn't want to see it. Um, Man, I mean, they were just not that impressive against Auburn. Kind of got lucky. Vandy continues to rise to them. I'll take the Doors, and I wouldn't be shocked if they put a whooping on the Tigers.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
It's
I wouldn't
almost an
either.
elimination game because whoever loses this is out of the playoff picture,
True.
whereas the winner, just one loss, kind
Yep,
of floating around for an at-large bid. So, yeah, all right.
that's
So,
true. This is a playoff hopes decider
yeah,
right here.
and it should be a great game. So,
It
but
should.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think Vandy, the way they manhandled LSU,
Yep.
I just think I don't know them as
Vanderbilt. Yeah. Commodores.
now. Yeah, everybody's okay. Everybody on the panel going Vandy. Let me ask you this on before we go to the next one on Vandy
Mhm.
being as physical. Do you think that's an advantage for them? Because let's be honest, when you say Vandy, you don't think physicality, you don't think top 10 team, and so your mind just kind of yeah okay, and then they come out and they hit you in the mouth. I don't. I mean, that's an advantage, isn't it?
I agree. I hadn't thought of that before, Blair, but that's a great point. I I totally get a team going in to play Vanderbilt and thinking it's hard to get past that 100 years or whatever it is of
Yeah,
Vandy being Vandy. You're
yeah,
going, oh, you're going to play Vanderbilt. You're going to they're not going to they're better, but they're not going to be that good. And you're right. You get punched in the mouth a few times, like, oh my gosh, these
yeah,
guys can play. So yeah, I think that is an advantage.
yeah. Okay. Well, like
Good
Mike
call.
Tyson said, everybody has a plan until you get punched in the mouth,
That's
and
right.
Vandy's gonna punch Eli in the mouth. We think. Texas going to Mississippi State for the first time, going to Starkville. Oh, are they in for a treat? The Bulldogs getting 7. Who do you like?
Well, I don't like either one. But Did you put it that way?
Well, who do
However,
you like to
however,
win the game? Yeah.
I, I I think Mississippi State's going to win this game, so they're definitely going to cover.
Ooh. Okay.
Texas is just what have they gotten up really for one game, and that was OU.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I have to go back and look at their schedule, but I don't think their resume is all that impressive so far, overly. And I think Mississippi State's hungry. Mississippi, look, Starkville's a tough place to play. So I like them to cover. I like the Bulldogs to cover.
They're going to hear that and they're not going to know what to do. They are
That's
going
true.
to flip out because they've never experienced the cowbells. They are going to
Right.
lose their minds. I'm with you. Give me State, and they break the streak. Ah, sadly against Texas. What a shame that is going to be. Death
Yeah.
Valley is going to rock Saturday night. Is it going to be enough to keep Brian Kelly happy and not pounding a table? The Tigers are getting 2.5 to the Aggies, which the number 3 team in the country on the road is only a 2.5 point favorite against an unranked team. That seems crazy to me.
Yeah. This was a tough one. This is a really
Yeah.
tough one. It was just a coin flip for me. But I'm gonna since it's coin flip, I'm gonna go home team in Death
Ooh.
Valley. I'm going the Tigers to cover.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm
look,
gonna.
at some point in the
Yeah.
season, Aggie's gonna Aggie, right?
You'd
So it might
think.
be this
You'd
game. It might
think.
be this game.
Yes.
Right.
But usually that would come at home, wouldn't it?
That's true. An ultimate Aggie would be at home. You're right. But
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like I said, it's kind of a coin flip. I just got a feeling the Tigers are going to pull this one out.
Okay. The rest of the panel goes with A&M. I'm going to take A&M as well. I just
Okay.
I have no faith in Brian. They've already cooked Brian Kelly in Baton Rouge. This will be the final straw. He may not even make it out of the weekend. We shall see. Tennessee goes to Kentucky, and it's another line that's a little surprising after we saw Kentucky's ineptitude on offense last week. Kentucky getting just 9.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the bait. I'm going Tennessee. I just think Tennessee's going to cover.
Yeah.
Tennessee's a much better football team than Kentucky.
Yeah, I just yeah. If Tennessee doesn't cover, they got problems,
Agreed.
big
Yep.
problems. So we all take Tennessee. Houston at Arizona State. Willie Fritz, probably one of the best coaches in America. Everywhere he goes, he wins.
Yep.
Going to Arizona State, Sun Devils giving 7.5.
I think they can afford it. I like the Sun Devils at
Ooh,
home.
okay. Everybody else, well, I'm going to go with Houston. I'll take the point. I think Arizona State can win, but after the emotional win last week, I think there's a little bit of a letdown. So I will go with the Cougs. This is the game day should have been at. One
Yeah.
versus two in the FCS.
Yep.
And halfway tempted to just jump in the car and drive up there and go to it.
Yeah.
North Dakota State at South Dakota State. Not only is it one versus two, this is a rivalry game. I mean,
Huge.
what more do you want?
I
Oh
mean,
my
you'll have
goodness.
every person that lives in those two states is going to be at this game.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is the essence of
Two
college
minute
football.
warning.
And there you go. We've hit the two
I like
minute warning. Who do
it. We
you
get a 2 minute.
like? Yeah, it's straight up pick. No, there's no spread on this, which kind of
I saw that.
surprises me. But
I'm going with North Dakota State. I'm going with a little bit of history and the team that's been there a little bit more.
okay, going with the buy. I'm going to take the Jackrabbits because they're at home,
Yeah.
and the panel split. So 2 for North Dakota State, 2 for South Dakota. We shall see. All right, we got a couple bonus games. NC State at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh giving 6.5 to the Wolfpack.
I still like Pitt. I think the Panthers are going to cover at home against the Pack.
Yeah, the NC State's just I don't know. Pitt has played well at times. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm going to roll with Pitt. And then finally, we'll go Baylor at Cincinnati. Cincinnati giving 4.5, even though they're ranked 21 and Baylor is not ranked. Trying to stay alive for that Big 12 playoff berth. Who do you like?
Look, I like the Bears, but I go with the Bearcats for this one. I
Ooh,
think Cincinnati's going to cover.
going to be a Vine Street beatdown.
Yep,
Bearcats are going to put it on the Bears. Yeah,
they are.
that would not surprise me at all. All right, let's see if I got this right. Let's see if I can go up our pick standings. There are our pick standings. You're leading the way,
Yep,
55.8%, and this is against the spread. I'm below the spread, so
it's all
that's
right. It's going to be good. We got
that's
9 seconds. It's hey, this
yes,
week's going to be a separator though because we have a lot of different games, different
yes,
picks.
yep. Enjoy.
We'll see you.